board. We'll start with Aaron, and we'll come back down this way. And Steph, you're gonna answer for on behalf of Kaitlyn, and I guess I'll answer on behalf of Matt. All right, here we go. Go.
Mommy's boy.
Mama. Cool. Misunderstood. Eager. Wacky.
Puppy.
No.
All right. Okay. So now we're back into this sort of vibe. I want to get you guys each to say, tell me like the one thing that you between the two. So I don't know if you guys know, we shot 2 days and then released a bunch of the episodes and waited to get some feedback and then shot 2 more days to shoot the rest of the series. So we got some. There was sort of like when we went back to set the second time. And shot the last block of episodes, there was already starting to be some fan art coming out. So I want each of you to sort of say a little bit something about what that was like, going back into character, knowing that you have an audience, and talk a little bit about like what it was like to go to set the first time and you know, like, I don't know, skip a shift at your waitering job or whatever, and then so what it was like the first block versus what it was like on the second block and how that changed for you. We'll start at the other end and come back this way again.
God. So what it was like the first block and what it was like, I was really nervous the first day. I was really nervous, but there was really good food on set. Craft table was on point.
Yo.
I think it was cool to have some like time to set into the character after we had shot the first block more, and just think about the things that had happened in the first block, to, you know, influence what happens in the later episodes. So for me, it was cool to have that time, and also I was talking to Ellen, one of the writers, was emailing me, telling me about Will. And I was told, yeah, something's gonna happen. He's not gonna be at the back the whole time. Like, something's gonna happen. So I was like, cool, nice. And she just, you know, gave me a bit of a backstory and that sort of thing. So I had some time to think about those things and how that influences, you know, one of the scenes that was coming out in 21 for me. And so yeah, it was good to have more time, I guess.
Annie.
Yes.
Answer the question.
I will. Yeah, man, showing up the first day, I mean, you really never know what to expect, like how these things are going to pan out. So I kind of just like blindly showed up. I was a little nervous, but then I saw these guys again. Most of us had met like one time at the first read through. Aaron and I actually have a history. We went to school together and we're roommates in the States. So having him around like kind of settled me down too, because I was like, oh God.
First read, tell them about the first read.
Yeah, we didn't even know that we'd been cast together, and we just like found each other in the office. It was crazy. But anyway, so it was all very kind of exciting and whatnot for me the first go around. And it was intense, and everyone was super focused and great. But I had a lot of fun shooting, actually, which was great. And then by the time the second block rolled around, I guess there was some fan stuff floating around. I don't understand the internet. I certainly did back then. I'm getting a little better, thanks to like Kaitlyn and some of these guys. So yeah, it was like completely over my head. Someone like whipped out a picture of Nat here, and I was like, what? Like someone drew a portrait, and now it happens all the time. It's great. So again, it was like just, yeah, it was kind of, I don't know. I guess I felt like more secure and excited shooting the second block just because I'd established, you know, friendships and a working relationship with all these guys. So yeah, I felt more confident going the second time.
Sure.
Okay, so I wasn't actually there the first day, so I showed up on the second day at the first block, and everyone had already been doing this for one day. They all had their inside jokes about how sweaty the room is. What? So I was a little nervous going in. And then I kind of slowly got to meet everyone, and then we kind of talked a little bit in between the second block, but I was just, you know, I didn't really feel the pressure knowing that people are, you know, looking forward to this now as we're going into the second block, but I was just getting really excited because they were writing the second block in like a week time, and it was so exciting. And all I had to hold on to was in the audition, Spencer was like, okay, so Danny's cool, but she's gonna turn into a little bit of a dick. So we want to know if you can do that. And I was like, I can do that.
I didn't use those words.
Yeah, so I was just super excited, and knowing that people were already out there looking forward to it, it was just insane. But yeah, just mainly really excited.
Natasha.
No, showing up on set on the first day was totally surreal. It was a strange pressure being the title lead. I sort of showed up and people were like, "That's Carmilla. Can I get you a coffee?" And I was like, "No, I'm just trying not to pee my leather pants." Thank you. And by the second day, it just felt like home. Yeah.
So much so that you slept on the set, maybe one night. That
I
might
didn't
have
know if we
happened.
were allowed to release that information.
That never happened. That never happened.
I slept in Laura's bed after the first day of shooting. I stayed in that creepy house by myself.
No, you stayed in your bed.
Really mad.
She allegedly slept.
Here's the real question.
Allegedly.
Did you use the yellow pillow or not?
Don't answer that question.
No, but by the second day, it just felt like home. I have the best job in the world, and I'm so lucky. And then by the second block of shooting, I was in hair and makeup, and Kaitlyn showed me my first piece of fan art, and I just started bawling. The artist was like, "Oh no, stop!" And yeah, it was wild. So the fan art is so amazing. Thank you so much, guys. I've dated a lot of artists in my 300-year lifetime who refused to draw me for some reason. And I was like, "You're a professional illustrator, just draw me, damn it." So thank you so much for feeding my narcissism.
That was the most honest answer ever.
Feels really good.
Tell us about how it was different going to the set on second block from first block, knowing that you had an audience all of a sudden.
Well, I chose not to watch the episodes in between filming because I was trying to keep that from happening, trying to just be okay, I'm going to work and doing that thing. But then Kaitlyn started sending me all of these things, and she would send me all this fan fiction and all these awesome and but good stuff, and it was cool. And then so I think only for the first time today am I really realizing that you're all real people. And not Kaitlyn's mom. Or my mom.
This is officially the first first physical gathering of the Carmilla sort of fandom in real.
So that was a little bit crazy, but also I think it was really cool to film the first block, and it was kind of getting comfortable into everything. And then the second block was almost even more stressful for me because we kept on getting rewrites of episodes, and I was trying to be Superwoman, work 6 shifts a week, and so then I quit my waitressing job and owe the bank a lot of money. And yeah, so I was finally kind of able to just really focus on everything. And one of the best things about the last 20 episodes is the whole series just keeps on getting better and better and better somehow. And I would read all the episodes and be so invested in them as if I was back when I was reading Harry Potter for the first time. I was like, this is insane! And so I think just and everyone had those reactions, and we were all just so flabbergasted by what happened.
I think you sent me a lot of texts that were just capital letters.
Yeah. Just exclamation points after. Yeah. So that was really cool going into the second block, is that I felt like a fan of the show already. And it was kind of cool having you two ladies at the end there, because it was already having people who supported the show and fans sort of built into that experience of filming it. So it was great to have that support as well.
Yeah, it was so stressful, but it was so much fun.
Guys, start thinking about questions because I'm gonna put it out to you guys. We're running a little bit low on time. What I want to ask you guys, everybody in the cast, really quickly, how are you like your character and how are you not like your character in the show? And we'll start at this end.
Oh gosh. Okay, I talk a lot. Talk a lot and sometimes don't know how to get through sentences coherently.